Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. We're back for some more GACHIAKUTA episode 19 here. Really excited to jump in and continue on from where we left off in the last episode. It was a very interesting episode, I must say. The fight between Ryo and Amazo was really cool, very well animated. I very much enjoyed the hand-to-hand combat between them, as well as the OST that played during that particular moment. But the ending was very unexpected. None of us expected, unless you're a manga reader, none of us expected that that was the direction that stuff was gonna go, with Ryo pulling out a freaking gun. But she did, and she wrapped up the fight. So yeah, man, I did not expect that at all. And we also got the revelation that she used to be a professional killer in her previous job. And what has got me curious about that is you guys let me know that she's currently 16 in the present day. So it makes you wonder, at what point in time during her younger days did she start killing people? She must have been really, really young, you know, but I guess we'll find out Ryo's backstory at some point as the story continues to play out, because I'm really curious at what point she started killing, also at what point she met Engine, and also who her previous boss was. But hopefully we'll find out all that information as the story keeps going. But Engine made her promise not to kill anymore, and it's the reason why she held it back against Amazo, as well as Jabber. First of all, I don't even know how Jabber is alive. I think it's a miracle, to be honest with you, but I guess she didn't aim for any vital organs. But the way she unloaded her gun on Buddy, god damn, it's a miracle he's alive, to be honest with you. But anyway, she was able to save Zanka, thankfully, before Jabber fed him to trash beasts. So yeah, W Ryo, she came in clutch there. Fu is still taking on our boy Engine. Can't wait to see how their fight is gonna go. Like I said, I'm not buying the whole shy, scared act that Zenitsu is giving us here. I feel like he's a problem. I mean, the fact that he's going up against Engine, who I'd say is probably one of the strongest since he is the leader of Team Akuta. So for Fu to be put up against him, Fu definitely has to be a problem. So I'm just waiting for that revelation to happen at some point and him to let go of this whole shy, scaredy cat act, you know, but I guess we'll find out as the story keeps going. Moving on to Rudo, and I can't believe I've been saying his name wrong the whole time. It's only recently that you guys let me know that I've been pronouncing it the wrong way. I've been saying Typhoon, it's Typhon. My gosh, bro. My apologies. I don't know why I saw it as Typhoon. Dyslexia, don't mind me. You know, some words sometimes look like others to me, hence the reason why I pronounce them wrong sometimes. So anyway, just, you know, just don't mind me. I cannot read to save my life. Anyway, the reason I've been opting to say Typhon, you know, is because saying Zodil is a bit confusing to me. And every time I want to say that, in my mind wants to say Zodil, but my mouth somehow always wants to say Zoldyck, you know? And the reason it wants to say Zoldyck is because of Hunter x Hunter and, you know, Killua and his family. Because both names sort of look similar to me, that's why I've opted to say Typhon rather than Zodil. Right there, I was about to say Zoldyck. You know, bro, I'm trying my best to stop myself, but I think it's much easier for me to say Typhon, which I really appreciate you guys for letting me know the pronunciation, because I've been saying Typhoon this whole time like a dumbass. But anyway, moving on to them, they were transported by Chthoni to where that egg thing is, and we found out from Typhon in the last episode that he's trying to create more entries in the Watchmen series, and he also said he wants to make some offerings of the cleaners after they're defeated, I suppose, to make that plan happen of creating more entries into the Watchmen series. So I guess we'll see how that continues to go on in the upcoming episodes. And yeah, I'm just very curious to see how the remaining fights are gonna go. We got Bundas taking on both Bro Santa and Dear Santa. We got Fu taking on Engine, and last but not least, we got Rudo taking on Typhon. So can't wait to see how those three fights go now that two have wrapped up. Ryo took the W against Amazo, and unfortunately Zanka took the L against Jabber, but I'm glad that Ryo was able to save him. It was a very entertaining L to watch, a very diabolical one, I should add. But I'm glad that Ryo was able to save Zanka regardless of the L that he took. Anyway, guys, I've yapped enough. Really excited to jump into this episode to see how stuff continues to play out. So without any further ado, let's see what's up. Typhon? What is that? The shape is interesting. It kind of looks like it's got wings. Could Zodil maybe know who the angel is that Rudo and the crew are looking for? Could they have a connection? Probably I'm reaching with that. Maybe it's just a coincidence that it looks like it's got wings and there's no connection at all. Love the purple aura. Really cool. Episode 19, Watchmen series. Good. I want to find out more about this. I'm assuming that thing he was holding, he was trying to make a vital instrument to add to the Watchmen series. Because he said he was trying to make his own entries in the Watchmen series. So I can only assume that's what he was trying to do. Gross. Entries in the Watchmen series have existed far longer than any other vital instrument. Interesting. Their owner must have had an exceptionally strong anima. Anima is that stuff that Engine explained to Rudo towards the beginning. The energy made from thoughts and emotions that creates trash beasts and also gives givers their powers in order to create vital instruments, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm assuming the owner he's talking about is Buddy that we saw on the TV. You guys remember the dude that appeared on the TV that Rudo collected when Engine brought him to that area where there was so much trash and he collected so much stuff? And we saw somebody on the TV who had the whole fit on of the Watchmen series. I think the coat, the gloves, and the boots as well, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if there are any other entries to the series. I don't know what the full total is, but I do recall we saw somebody on the TV with the full fit on. Maybe that book that Recto had, that angel dude stole, could be an entry to the Watchmen series. Or maybe it has information about all of the, entries of the Watchmen series. Anyway. What new creation? Trash beasts? Oh, that thing is a necklace. So trash beasts? Yep, the one they took on that had the box cutter. So this is the trash beast he made from that necklace that looks like it's got wings. Man! Goosebumps. Alright. I'm really curious to find out at some point whether Rudo's dad is actually still alive or not, because I had this whole theory in my head before Zodil got revealed. I thought that he was Rudo's dad. I thought that Rudo's dad would be the leader of the Raiders, but I guess that has been debunked. So hopefully at some point we'll find out whether he's still alive or not, because he got sent to the pit, or should I say the ground, just like Rudo. Bunch of bastards. Is that Recto? Facts.
いつか分かり合えるさ。人殺しの子供が。
There's no way Recto would say that. That doesn't even look like Recto. Don't listen to them, Rudo. Damn! Till he's foaming at the mouth? Jeez. His dad did that to his hands, right? The dad who stepped up. Aw. Recto is such a kind dude. The pain. There's the book. That's the book that the angels stole after they killed Recto. Damn, his lips are dry.
Ludo. これがどれだけ役に立つかわからんが、お前の両手を守ってくれるはずだ。
There are the gloves. Got Amo, Rudo, and Zodo. I'm noticing something. Are the symbols different? Yeah, I think they're different. Because if you look at Zodo's coat, the what would I call them? The rings are a little bit outside the circular boundary and the triangle one. But I think for, or maybe I'm tripping, but I think for Amos and Rudos, they're within the boundary. I think, or maybe I'm reaching. You guys see the same thing I'm seeing, right? Or hold up, because there was another scene where it was inside and then it came outside a little bit. That sounds weird when I say it that way, but you get my point, right? Hold up. Let me just go back to that scene again. Yeah, you see what I mean? Anyway, let's keep going. You still need the gloves? How many are there in total? That's my question, because we know of 3, but could there be more? That's the question. Could Recto originally have been from the ground, maybe? I don't know. Correct. It's a creepy look. As a whole set. Question is who? Must be Buddy that we saw on the TV, I assume. This bastard. Say that again? If used by someone with all their needs of life met, anima powerful enough to cause madness will infect them bit by bit. Interesting.
一つ一つに染みついて。
昔から持ってる狂ったりしねえよ。
そうだな。俺たちは正常に万人シリーズを扱っている。
The normal way?
人として大事なパーツをどっかに置いてきてしまったらしい。
Interesting.
なんで悲観してるんだ。
Oh boy.
そのおかげで圧倒的な力を使えるじゃねえか。
That's an interesting line he said there. Because that would mean equally also Amo, Rudo, and Zodil are connected in the sense that they lost something. You know, a part of their humanity at some point in their lives, just like he said. Because he says here, it seems we lost an important part of our humanity somewhere. So somewhere in their lives, they lost something. Apologies. Also, I just wanted to finish my thought, and I'm assuming these vital instruments, you know, that are part of the Watchmen series, filled that thing that they lost, the whole of what they lost. Let's keep going.
そのおかげで圧倒的な力を使えるじゃねえか。気になるだろう。万人シリーズを難なく使えるものが
That is a good question. Can you imagine the power if somebody had the full set? Oh man. He must experiment. Okay. I mean, he created trash beasts. An imitation trash beast using my failed Watchmen series entry as its core. Evolved through offerings of other vital instruments. So that's how he made this egg. Interesting. He meant literally? You know what I've just realized? They're inside the freaking trash beasts. That's where they're fighting. What? Now it's just hit me that they're inside the trash beast. Ah, man. Wow. Well played, Zodil. Oh, bro, stuff is getting really interesting. I am locked in. Fantasia still hiding. The whole time. Wow. Oh. Back with Engine and Fu. Is he leaving?
なんで歩き始めているの？
なんも始まらなそうだしよ。俺他の連れ探しに行くわ。
いや、それはちょっとすごく困るんだけど。ちょっと待って、欲しいのですか？やるぞ。僕一人でもできるんだぞ。
This dude is funny.
ちょっと待ってくださいよ。
Look at his face, bro. Oh my god, that is funny.
僕、人に指図されないと行動できないんだよ。それが欠点だから、ゾディルさんに直せって言われてるんだよ。
I see.
だから本当お願いします。どついてくださいませんか？
All I hear is Zenitsu, bro. No again.
仲間の居場所がわからない限り、俺は戦う気全く起きねえんだよな。
メッシュ頑張って電気使って壁壊すわ出れるかもよ
Wow.
半獣の中だから
He's telling him everything.
半獣の中マジ
Oh, this is funny.
仲間の居場所はわかんないけどこれで戦う気に
ならねえな
Even more so. Back with Bundes and the Santa crew.
まだ聞きたいことたくさんあるのによ。
まさかデアお前また貧乏ゆすりしてるじゃないか
Whoa, 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 whoa. Is Deer the one cracking the floor like that? There's no way. It's gotta be the earthquake, right? It's the earthquake. Because if Deer is that strong, I am very much interested to see him fight.
暗いから余計に眠たくなるのかでも貧乏ゆすりはやめろと言ったらこんな天変地異レベルまで進化しちゃってるじゃないか
Nah, it's not him. It's the trash beast.
いやはや参った。このまま上空に登ったら全員境界を越えちまうぞ。そりゃそれで境界を越える感覚を味わえるかも。
上空
そうだよ。俺たちが乗ってるこの半獣は天海域の乗り物さ。
Huh?
気づかんのか
Looks like Deer is locking in.
悪いなふ俺らの専門は人間じゃねえのよ
It's trash beasts.
半獣と聞いちゃ腰を上げざるを得ねえなお前らさ俺らが何者か
We're the cleaners.
もう忘れちまったのか
Backing up trash beasts is what we do.
さて
Woo! Let's do it. This thing is huge though. There's the eye. I think this might be the biggest trash beast that we've seen so far.
おいおい、なんだよ。急にやる気出してくるね。
The headband? Whoa! Say that again? So the headband is his vital instrument? I figured the pacifier would be Dear Sanders, but Bro Sanders is the headband?
セントラリア
Okay.
そうか。半獣相手だとやる気になるのか。そりゃそうか。
Yo, it's like the pacifier is like he's got vampire teeth or something. Centralian, he called it, and then Bro Sanders is cloth. Okay.
図に都合がいいね。
全く騙されたよ完全に地下だと認識してたこんな大きな半獣がいるなんて
Same.
俺たちずっとマスクをつけてないのになんで無事なんだ物質を放出するはずだが
そりゃ特殊個体だからとしか言えんな。
I guess it was. I guess I can't even speak right. I guess it's because it was created by Zodo.
俺も知りたい。
Oh, he wants to know too. He doesn't know.
さて、少し急がんと。したいことやりたいことは後回し。やれやれ。
じゃあ早々に勝たすしかないな
He's gonna throw him towards Bundes. I figured.
投げた。あのボス。まさか壁をぶち破る気か。
Is he? That was a very soft punch. More soft punches.
ブロ。なブロよ。早く止めてやんな。たとえ可愛い子供でも過保護は子供に毒だ。
子供が進もうとしてるときそれを止める大人の方が毒なんじゃねえかな
Those soft punches have to be a problem, surely. I'm assuming the walls are gonna start cracking.
成長の音に耳を傾けるのもなかなかいいもんだぞ
Ears? Not even eyes, ears. Interesting. Bro? Damn!
相手を殴れば殴るほど
The more power he drains from it. I take back what I said. Looks like it was Dear Santa who actually was cracking the ground. It wasn't the earthquake from earlier. The stomping he was doing out of the frustration, it actually was him. Interesting. Drain. That is so cool. Bro! Oh. I love how they changed the L to a T. Oh, it was getting so good. Oh, they hit us with the One Piece to be continued. Okay. Very, very good episode. Very interesting revelation that this whole time, Rudo and the crew have been inside a trash beast that Zodo created that he intends to use to get to the sphere. A big-ass trash beast at that. I think that's the biggest one, pause, that we've seen so far, man. What? Dear Santa's vital instrument and ability has very much surprised me, so judging from how Bro has explained it, it's called Centrillion, and the more he hits something, the more power he drains from it and the stronger he gets, which now confirms, like I said, that stomping that he was doing the whole time. I assume now wasn't the earthquake, but him, you know, cracking the ground like that from the constant stomping he was doing. But feel free to correct me in the comments or just let me know, you know. But very, very interesting power, man. Very, very interesting. Everybody has decided to lock in now that they know that they're inside a trash beast. Time to get cleaning. I can't wait to see how the fights are going to continue to go on. Another thing that has really got me curious to find out more information about is how exactly Recto got his hands on Rudo's gloves that are a part of the Watchmen series. I'm very curious to find out more about that and more about Recto's character and his backstory. Could he have been from the ground and he moved to the sphere? I guess we'll find out as the story keeps progressing. But yeah, man, stuff is getting very, very interesting. We're nearing the end. I think we got what? Probably 5 more episodes left, because is it 24 episodes that this particular season is supposed to be? Or 23, just let me know in the comments. But either way, we have a couple of episodes left. I don't want this series to end. I've been very much enjoying it and I really don't want it to end. But you know how the saying goes, all good things must come to an end at some point. But anyway, very, very much excited to see how the next episode is gonna play out. That whole scene with Fu and Engine was absolutely hilarious, man. Pure comedy. Especially the faces that Engine was making. Oh, bro. Fu is such a funny character as well, man. I really like him. All I hear is Zenitsu, to be honest with you. But anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Did you enjoy my reaction to this particular episode of GACHIAKUTA? If you did, I really appreciate it if you guys could subscribe to the channel. It really does help out a lot. Also, give video a thumbs up for the hype of GACHIAKUTA. You can also feel free to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of my future reaction videos, live streams, or walkthroughs. You can feel free to become a Patreon or a channel member by clicking a link down below in the description of this particular video to support your boy, and you always get a shout out in every single one of my videos. But until then, guys, please do me a favor, take care of each other, have a lovely weekend, peace out, and I'll see you guys next time.